Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Oh, your boy. It's been a couple days. It's been a couple days for a reason. I don't know if I mentioned this in Building with BdoubleO, but I mentioned it in the Let's Build that I was going to be out of town for a short while. Sorry, I'm really sorry if I didn't mention it here, but I got suckered into doing something with the wife and some of her friends, but it was a good time. It's very good to spend some time away with the fam, and so it was good. It was very good, but I'm sorry. I've been going every other day for a good while on this, and we missed a couple. But in the meantime, I've worked on some things, and some things that we're not going to do a texture pack update release or anything like that today, but there are some changes that I need to kind of change a little bit more myself. I'm just going to be playing for a little bit to see how I feel and how I get used to some of these things. But something you'll notice in some of the texture packs out there, John Smith and Atheries and some of the other ones, is there's a lot of different grass textures, this tall grass, when you hit the bone meal. And as a matter of fact, in the John Smith, there are 13. So I've added an additional 13 grass textures to our little hamlet here, to our texture pack. And I think they look all right. I had to resize them. And in resizing them, there are some weird things. Like this one got a little bit of a weird texture thing. That middle part right here is a little too much of the exact same thing right there, but it looks good from this side. So on this side, it just doesn't look good. So I'll have to do some editing, I think. But having a lot of different, if you just look across the area here, look across the plains, having different height grass is nice. It really makes it feel like it's something good. It feels like it's more realistic. And again, this is still just vanilla. The vanilla grass is in here somewhere too, I believe. But yeah, still sticking with vanilla, but just adding different heights of grass and whatnot. I think that's pretty cool. I could make it all lower if I wanted. You could just go for a certain theme. But the first thing, well, I guess now the second thing, before we get into any building or anything like that today, any adventuring, I wanted to talk to you about another change that I made, and you may have seen it already as I was walking through here. Are you around, Change? Change, are you here? You might not catch it. And it's a change. There it is. There it is. The hay block. Now, it's different. This is a much lower saturation. The saturation's dropped quite a bit, and at first glance, of course, it's going to look strange, but you have to think about it, okay? You have to think about how this works. And actually, I think I want to talk to you a little bit about it, because this could be something that we could potentially ask for a feature down the road in 1.10 or whatnot. But let's talk about this in a creative world. Okay, so I want to talk about roofs. I want to talk about potential roofs that you can do in Minecraft. And, you know, we've got our flat roofs and stuff that we can do, but I mainly want to talk about like your traditional style roofs, okay? And in classes, because the roof can make a building. The roof really does make a building. However you do it, however you structure it, it kind of really sets the building off. And I think it kind of tells you, okay, this is what sort of class this building or house is. So let's just dive into it. So this, for example, could be like a slate or a brick type roof, or a slate roof. If you think about it in real life, this would be for more of a high class. Any house that has like a slate roof with it's basically like a pretty organized stone pattern is going to be a pretty wealthy house. Now, obviously, we got shingles in real life, which aren't in the game here, but this could almost represent that as well, like a stone shingle. It's basically what a slate roof is. That's kind of like your highest class, highest tier roof that you can get. And these aren't very decorated very nicely, but you guys can kind of get the idea and the feel, right? And then I'd say down from there, a step down class-wise would be a cobblestone type roof. And we're thinking medieval ages and times now. A cobblestone roof, kind of for the class below, the next one of the next more just harder materials to get, I guess you could say. So your highest tier, highest class would be the brick, stone brick, cobblestone, and then the next one would be wood, a wood roof. And it's like this in a lot of video games too. Any games that use materials and stuff, as you upgrade, like in Ark, the highest tier is metal, but you got a stone roof, a wooden roof. But then the next one is thatch. In a lot of games, in a lot of medieval games, in a lot of games that you play, the lowest building tier is thatch. And in Minecraft, we don't really have that. Like, we have these hay blocks, right? We have the hay blocks here, but they don't make a very great roof. And here's why. And this is something that I thought we could maybe discuss and potentially find an answer for. I personally think hay bales or this thatch type stuff will never really make a great looking roof on a medium-sized building. Like, I'd say this is medium size. I think you'd have to go really, really large to make it work because you don't have stairs and half slabs. Stairs and half slabs are very, very necessary to make a roof look interesting and make it look like it's just not this big bunch of blocks. That's where a large size can maybe make it a little nicer, because then these blocks actually start to look like stairs and half slabs because of the scale. So solution, I don't see a solution, honestly, because of course Mojang is a little hesitant to bring out stairs and half slabs for most blocks, for performance reasons, I'm sure, but it wouldn't even make sense. I could see maybe a half slab of a hay bale, but then you got to do stairs. Like, what do they have half slabs of that they don't have stairs of? I don't think anything. So you got to do stairs then, and hay bale, hay block stairs makes zero sense. It just doesn't. And then what? Hay bale fences? Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense for the game, and I understand why they wouldn't do it. Now, this doesn't look terrible. It's not terrible. It just doesn't work great. Now, the thing is, the reason why I've got it the color I've got it is because you can almost kind of mix it in. You can almost kind of mix it in with the wood color that's here. A little bit. But still, it's not great. I don't know. That's actually really, really bad. I was just spamming a bunch of blocks just to try to make it blend and feel better. But like, a thatch roof is wood and hay or straw, I think. That looks terrible. Don't use that as an example. I didn't even mean for that to be an example. But what do you guys think? Is there a way to pull off? Because within the cities that I've been building, I'd love to be able to signify kind of lower class homes through the roofs and doing like a thatch type texture. I don't know. I think I'm going to work on it some more. Maybe even work on it now and see if there's a solution. But what do you guys think? Is there a solution for it? Or is the hay block just doomed to always be a decorative block? I did a little something in the world here where I put a little bit of a hedge border here. I think I'm going to build it up a little bit thicker. I'm going to turn this into a grazing field, I think. A field for cows to graze in. And it'll serve the purpose of obviously being decorative, but at the same time, it will serve as a source of food, because as you can see, I'm running out of cow meat quickly and often. And I think that's a nice way. So we'll have the hedge border there, kind of a fence border here. It's kind of nice, But something I've been needing to do for quite some time is make a banner. I want to make the banner for the Timberstone Castle, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do my original plan. My original plan, I worked a long time on a banner for Timberstone, and it was going to include a lion. It was going to be a lion on the banner. Unfortunately, to make it perfect, to make it how I wanted, it was going to need a creeper head. And I've had 2 creepers at spawn for a very long time, trapped in kind of a mini mob head farm. Very mini, micro, I might say. And it's just not working out, unfortunately. It's taken so long, and it never really rains because I'm always sleeping, and I don't get thunderstorms very often. So, yeah. I've come up with a different idea, and I think it's going to work. So Timberstone, right? The lion is the animal for Timberstone, but for the sigil, for the banner, we're going to work that out today. So follow me on this way. You might like this one for yourself if you're kind of following along with these themes, and we're going to have a nighttime situation coming on us pretty quick. White. A white banner to start is going to be very good because white wool is some of the easiest wool you can get. White banners, some of the easiest banners to make. And of course, as you know, we can clone these. So start with a little bit of a cyan, and you can use whatever colors you want. A cyan stripe. And then I'm going to do, I think I did white. I did do white. I think this looks pretty nice. Did I do then this? I think I did. We might run out of steps here. If we do, B-Dub's going to do redo, okay? Boom. Yeah, this might need a redo. That will do a dot in the middle to fill in the tree. So we've got a tree there. And then if we can make some light or some just regular gray, should be enough. No, it's not. We need one more. 8 is good. Oh, we needed 2 more. Okay, perfect. Then a gray border. And I think there she is. Yeah, that's it. So let's go to sleep. It's too freaking dark. It's terrifying. It's frightening to me. So basically what it is, it's going to be a cyan colored or a light blue colored tree on a kind of white to light blue background with a gray border. That is the banner. And super easy to duplicate. And I'll show you how. Boom. Make a banner. Make a banner. Let's just make a bunch of them, shall we? Since it has a white base, we can use a white banner and just clone away. Boom. 6 of them right there. Just like that. Bam. Isn't that nice? Now, I don't like how that doesn't connect, unfortunately. But we can take them up to our castle up here. And I am really getting used to these grass textures. A couple of them I'd like to edit just a little bit to make them look a little bit nicer. But putting these in place will potentially make things look a little bit nicer. I just want to test it and see. Let's get up here. I'm thinking about just putting stairs right there. That might make that look a little bit better as well. Hop up here. I think we already had some banners in, didn't we? Up here. Oh, yeah. All down. We safe? We safe. I didn't put the banners here. So I can put a banner here and a banner here. How's that look? Oh, that looks really nice. The way it waves in the background. So good. It's dark for you guys, so I'll try it in another space over here. Where could we try it? Ooh, you made a funny noise. Chair ruined. Oh, chair ruined again. Dang it. Don't touch it, B-dubs. We've got 2 paintings there. We've got that. So that kind of hits the colors right there. So I might not even mess with that right there. Could put them on either side of this, but that's very hidden. Not going to be very useful. I could just... Ooh. This could be cool. What if we popped them like hanging from the roof? That could be very cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's try it. Hanging from like here. Oh, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. You know how, do they wave? They ain't waving. I think they only wave in creative mode. Like they were waving in creative. Yeah, they don't wave here. In creative, they wave. In my creative test world. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I like how that looks. I think that's very nice. Just get the colors in there from time to time. That's cool. Shows the loyalty to that area. So that's nice. I like it. We can pop them from time to time throughout the city. I think that'll be pretty good. Now follow me this way, would you? Walk this way with me. Hey, does this do anything? No. Got to be able to hit the top of it. Can I? Ooh, I could do it from the side. Why doesn't that work? I'm not reaching it because that X is a block. Follow me this way, people. Okay? So this road's going to bridge off. And people have said if you're walking out and exploring and traveling, this is a good way to find your way back. Just shovel. Shovel your way. We'll build this up. We'll have this road come this way. Like this. Up here. Up here. Yeah. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. We're doing things, people. Going this way. We'll take care of some of that terrain. Go this way. And we might come to a little bit of a halt here in a second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe a bridge. Or maybe we'll just edit some of the terrain. Possibly. We'll make that terrain work. We'll see. Come down this way. And you can see we're starting to get to an area here that is a little bit new to our eyeballs. Now that is a dungeon that I kind of destroyed not long ago. Little swamp area here. And this is a good place to get blue flowers, actually, I think. Yep. That's nice. But let's come up this way. All right. We go out here. And we've got a really... What am I looking at? Oh, that's reeds. We've got a really nice sized desert out this way. Shovel doesn't do nothing to the sand, does it? No. But just across this river, this desert gets really, really big, which is awesome. Something that if I could redo this thing all over again, I would have done large terrain. I would have done, or what is it called? XL biomes? I would have done XL biomes because I feel I don't like, oh, wow, that's Extreme Hills chilling over there. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I don't love the fact that you could be in a biome and then see like a totally different type of biome just across the way. But look at the size of this. This is a decent sized desert. And I think that this is going to be perfect for another kingdom. It's not very far from where we're at. Our Timberstone Castle's just over that way. We just came off the road that way. Right over there, we've got the Corinthian area, which we haven't really named yet. And then, just over that way, let me see if I can point. I'm just trying to give you guys a good idea of the scale and the size. Just over that way is our kind of steampunky savannah area. So what I think we're going to do out here is we're going to do another kingdom, and it's going to be like a desert kingdom. Totally different theme, totally different feel, totally different look. And man, I think it's going to be good. I want to explore out this way a little more though, because man, I really don't think I've done much exploring around here. And we could potentially, if we keep going, we could potentially run into some new terrain. But the size of this desert is very nice, in my opinion. I love the size of it. I think it definitely adds the feel that I'm looking for. Like, you look that way, you see savannah. That fits. It works. And looking all around, you just see desert everywhere. So we'd have to go kind of deep into the savannah here, but it'll work. And so this road might be a little bit longer to get here. Obviously, I've been out here doing some murdering at some point. But I think just over that way, yeah, that's my Savannah M. So this might be a good spot right in here for our next kingdom. Now, don't think we're going to move on to that quite yet. But could be pretty cool. Yeah, right around here. Maybe I'll put some blocks down to kind of signify it. We are running out of food so fast. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, not that. Just a big enough shape to where it will be recognizable from a distance. Building with BdoubleO. An angle. B-Dubs builds a right angle. Oh, but it's so beautiful out here. This is, to fit our theme, this is going to be such a cool place. And that might be the center of it right there. But anyway, I think we're going to call it for today. We're going to call it for today. I'm still kind of refreshing after my trip. My brain isn't 100% back in the groove and in the mode yet. But I'm going to get it back. Just takes a little bit. There's just about 24 hours for me to get my mind right and back into the work mode. But I think we got some cool stuff done today. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support on this Building with BdoubleO series. And we'll see you all in the next episode.